like and subscribe. Once in the taiga, three brothers, 12 years old, decided to go hiking. They packed their things and left in the morning. They walked and they saw a hunting lodge, thought and decided to go into it. They opened the door and entered. And the house is dirty and stuffy. Well, the guys consulted and decided to stay in it to spend the night. They got there and in the evening went fishing. They returned 2 hours later with a basket containing 5 pieces of roach. They kindled a fire, fried a fish and began to eat it. And one of the boys offered to tell scary stories. So they sat and told stories about ghosts, water and goblin. Then, after eating and listening to stories, they went to bed in sleeping bags. Somewhere around 3 a.m., one of the boys woke up with a strange giggle. He looked around, saw nothing and lay down again. And then a pebble fell on him from a tree. He, not understanding how a pebble could fall from a tree, woke up the brothers. But they couldn't understand either. Then, in general, the devil knows what the stones began to fall from the trees and right at the guys, as if someone was aiming at them. They quickly gathered things and ran into the hunting lodge. And what is surprising, when they entered the house, the stones began to fall on the roof. But later everything calmed down. Tired and frightened, the guys went to bed. This time they didn't care to. In the morning, when they all got ready to go back, they decided to check if more stones were falling. One of them looked out and made sure that everything was calm. They left the house and went back home. They walked for a long time, about 2 hours, and began to worry that they were lost. They went on like this for the rest of the day, until they finally stopped. They were quite tired and very thirsty, but there was no river anywhere nearby. In the end, they decided to make a halt. Closer to the night, the guys sat and thought about what kind of misfortune this was. Maybe they were already looking for us? One of the guys said anxiously. Not likely, replied the other. They lay down to sleep. And again at night stones began to fall on the boys. The guys tried to hide, but nothing helped. The only thing they could do was run. They ran for a long time. The stones were still falling on them and the guys could hear someone giggling again. And while they were running, they themselves did not notice that they had reached their village. They started crying for joy. We ran home as fast as we could. They came and began to tell what had happened to them. After hearing this, the adult said to them, "It was the forest spirit that punished you. You can't visit him without an invitation." Since then, the brothers have not gone on such trips. And don't forget like and subscribe.